Hey YouTube, it's A from Every Girl Speaks on Sunday, September 11th in the year 2011. And I'm making this video as a New Yorker on September 11th. I really just wanted to send a message out to anybody who watches this video that I am proud to be an American. Definitely loving my city, New York. It's been 10 years since the attack on the World Trade, an attack on our nation, I should say. And I'm just praying for the families and friends of the people who lost their lives on that day, whether they were in New York in the World Trade, whether they were first responders that lost their lives, or some people who may have been at the Pentagon or in the plane that went down in Pennsylvania. My prayers are definitely with you guys. I didn't know anyone who lost their lives in the World Trade, well, the Pentagon or Pennsylvania for that matter. But I know people who have family members in the World Trade who didn't make it home that day. It's 10 years. 10 years has gone by very quickly. But, you know, I was just thinking all this week really about this particular day, you know, because New York is on an alert, terror alert, you know, to be careful. But if any New Yorker watches this message and you've gotten this far in the video, I'm glad that you did. But I just really want to say, if you see something, please say something. I know a lot of times we move around the city so fast. We're trying to get from A to B. But you got to remember, if you see something that doesn't look right and you say something that may save lives, you know, because these people, some people are really out to get the United States, and a lot of people, innocent people, have lost their lives and may continue to lose their lives, you know. And I know it's not an easy thing to do, but I have been in situations where I've seen things that didn't look right, and I've watched other people, how they may react to it. It could be a bag somewhere, and people just walk by and really don't say anything. If you ask me, have I said anything? Yes, I do. I have once. I think out of the situations I could think of, I have once, and then other times other people have done so before me. But usually when I see things like that, I really just try to, if I see somebody I can tell, I'll tell them, and I get out the way. It may not even be anything. It could really be that someone just left something by accident, or they put it down and left and intended to come back to it, whatever. I don't know. But I just feel it's better to be safe than sorry. You see something, you suspect something doesn't look right, please, for your fellow New Yorkers, say something. I really wasn't afraid today. I wanted to go out, I wanted to get on the train, but I thought best not to. My mother, she lives in North Carolina, so she's like, no, stay home, don't go anywhere, you know. So I figured, you know, I'll stay home. I have to say, in that respect, the terrorists have gotten me afraid, because I'm not afraid to go out of my house. I really don't want to get on the train. If I had to, I would have. Luckily for me, I don't have to, so I didn't. But I didn't watch any of the memorials either, because they come on every year. I just didn't want to see it. The news, one thing I don't like seeing, and I don't know, I may be the only person in the world, I don't know, there's probably other people also, but I've never heard anybody say, I get so tired of seeing when that plane goes through the building, the second plane. I don't like that footage. I don't like seeing that. Sometimes I wish they wouldn't show it, but they do on every channel all day long. I'm surprised now the memorial and the tributes are over, and I think some of the channels are back to regular programming, because earlier this morning, that's all it was. And I know I shouldn't think like that, because my prayers are definitely with the families, and they should definitely have a memorial and all that for the people. But you know, sometimes I think when you look at things like that, I don't know, it brings back the bad memories. And I was here in the city that day, you know, not knowing what was going to go on. It was just a really rough, sad day that day. You know, I wasn't afraid. I don't ever remember being afraid, but just kind of stunned, like, wow, this is For real? I mean, and then when they said that the towers went down, that was like a real, I don't know, that whole day to me was just so unbelievable. You know, from the time I heard from a co-worker that a plane went into the building, seeing on the news that the second plane went right into the building, hearing that the Pentagon was hit, hearing that the World Trade went down, you know, until in this day, I still do not like going in that area. I don't like going down there. I don't like being anywhere near that area. I don't like going to Chinatown much. There's a yarn shop that I like to go to that's over there. I don't like going there too often. If I don't have to, I don't even go in that area. But I'm just making this message really because my heart is really is with the families of 9/11, and definitely the first responders who are suffering that, because a lot of them, you know, coming down with cancer and all that. But I just want to say, when you pray for our nation. Pray for big cities. Well, pray for small cities, because who knows where they want to hit next and who they want to hurt next. And definitely, again, to all New Yorkers, if you see something, say something. I don't care if it doesn't look right to you, you're not sure, say something, because you could be saving a whole lot of lives. And I don't want you to stereotype anybody, because I'm not either. But if it doesn't look right, I don't care. Because as an African-American woman with African-American sons, trust me, they've been stereotyped. So somebody, for some reason, thought that they weren't safe or they weren't right. And my sons have been stopped a lot by, especially my oldest son, has been stopped. That's another video for another time. But, and just because he was being stereotyped, yeah. So like I said, I don't want to stereotype people, but I really just want to be safe. You know, tomorrow is Monday. I volunteered at an organization. I did some work with them a couple of weeks ago. In a video I did before, I love black people. And before you jump on what you think the video may be about, look at the video. But even when you look at it, listen to the video, because it's not really what people may think it is. If you look at the comments, you'll see where people are going, but they went the wrong way. But on that video, I just spoke about how I felt fortunate in my life and I wanted to volunteer. I did that video so long ago. I knew I wanted to volunteer, but I didn't know for what. But anyway, I finally got into an organization. I volunteered with them once. So they have something that's going on tomorrow. Quite a few things that's going on, but I got chosen to volunteer and help out with tomorrow, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And Lord knows, I'm not gonna lie, I do not want to get on a train tomorrow. I probably can get through it on Tuesday and Wednesday, but tomorrow, I don't know. I don't really care for wanting to get on the train, but I'm gonna do my best and see where it leads me. I'm gonna, you know, because it's helping an organization that really needs the help, and I really just want to give my help where I can. But I'm just making this video because I just really want to express how I feel about the nation. I love the nation. I'm proud to be an American. I'm definitely praying for our country, unemployment, all the things that we're going through right now. And I'm definitely praying for our president. Yes, I am. That he's always safe. That he makes the right decisions for everyone in our nation. Everybody. And that the nation gets back on top like it used to be. You know. And also, as a New Yorker, on September 11th, just send out a message to anyone in New York. Definitely, if you see something, say something. That's all. So, I'm going to end this video here, because I'm going to go put my chicken in the oven so that I can eat a good meal. So, I just want to say to you guys, thank you for watching this video. Not much said, but my heart is definitely with everybody who's lost someone 10 years ago on September 11th when our nation was attacked. And I thank you for watching the video. Share and spread love.